was too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one, and I can't wait to see you
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Carmen Jorda career mode, where we're going to take the beautiful lady to the top of the World Drivers' Championship. And talking about being on top, that's exactly where she is.
Hey, our upgrade pace is looking solid right now, but I do think we need to push harder if we want to stay competitive. Here's the report.
Well, thank you Chris, my man. I expect this is bloody boring, it usually is. And so Williams, and we're just behind Williams but just ahead of McLaren Honda. There's a surprise. Okay, well you may have been wondering where Carmen's been for the last few weeks, because she's been noted by her absence. Well, of course she's pregnant with Fernando Alonso, but finally we're going to reveal her to you now. Here she is everyone, it's oh my bloody good God. Oh my goodness Carmen, you're slightly pregnant now aren't you? Oh Carmen, yes, come closer Carmen, come closer. Kissy, 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 Oh my God, Carmen, I don't think you should be dancing in your condition. Think of the babies. Think of Fernando and Alonso. Oh, well, while you're there, go on, Carmen. Go on, gal. That luggage bag, by the way, is by Samsonite. Anyway, unfortunately, Carmen can no longer fit inside the race car. So I've once again come up with an absolutely brilliant idea how we're going to get away with this. So first of all, we are going to take Carmen to hospital, where we are going to actually take the babies out of Carmen Jorda. No, it's fine. Look, I've seen them do this millions of times on Deep Space Nine. It'll be fine. So we go to the hospital, we're going to take the babies out of Carmen Jorda and we're going to put them into Claire Williams. Yes. Well, it'll be fine because she's already got one in the oven anyway, so 2 more aren't going to make much difference. But no, it's fine, and I found a really, really good doctor that's going to perform the operation for me. So, while we wait for Carmen to get back from the hospital, it's time for her Twitter feed. And our first comes from Holden Hiscock, who says, "Hi Carmen, God, you are so sexy. I think about you all day while at work. I am an actor, by the way." Yes, that means he holds the clapperboard, Carmen, and shouts, "Action!" I could imagine me as James Bond and you as Miss Moneypenny. You could call round my apartment and brief me on my next mission. Then, before you go, I could tear off your briefs and infiltrate you from behind while I stick my hot warm Wolfer PPK into your holster until you reach a massive climb. Oh my God, no, block key, Carmen, block key. Our next loser is I Am Really Coming, who says, "Hi Carmen, you are the sexiest woman alive. I put your picture on my wall and beat off 36 times. Oh God, no. Okay then, we move on now to qualifying at the glorious Japanese Grand Prix, and as you can see, Carmen's just about to cross the line on her first session, and she's currently in 4th position, just 2 seconds behind Max Verstappen as she comes back into the pits now. As you can see, yes, there she goes. The pit mechanics put her back in the garage, and she ends the session. Oh dear, she ends the session in 20th position for the race. So once again it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the Carmen Jorda career mode, and we say go, go, go as we switch straight away like we always do to the outside camera view. And as you can see, well, Carmen's right at the back of the field, but she's storming down this enormously long straight as we go into turn 1 now. She's battling with one of the Saubers. She gets past the Sauber. Oh my goodness, she's getting boxed in though by both those Troy Rossos, but she has made up a few positions. Oh my goodness, she's up into 16th. So as the championship hots up and is getting very, very tight at the top, you can see Carmen Jorda is in 16th place and she's right behind Sergio Perez and of course India, but she's battling like crazy to try and get past Sergio Perez as we go into the S section now. As you can see, she's going to dive down the inside. Yes, there she goes, and she gets past Sergio Perez, and now she's got just, I think it's Daniel Kvyat. Yes, it's Daniel Kvyat in the Toro Rosso. She manages to make him go wide onto the grass, but he manages to cut back in again. But I think Carmen Jorda's going to dive down the inside of Daniel Kvyat. Yes, she does. Oh my goodness, she snatches the position from Daniel, and I think she's now up into, I think, 14th position, is it? Yes, 14th place now for Carmen Jorda, and this is still the first lap of the race. I can't believe it, but yes, she has stormed up the field and managed to get into 14th position. Now, of course, Lewis Hamilton is her championship rider at the moment. We have no idea where Lewis is, but we can only assume he's in a top 5 position at this moment. So we're going into the 130R section of this glorious track at Japan, and let's see if Carmen Jorda at the end of lap 1 can catch up to the back of the Toro Rosso of Carlos Sainz. As you can see, we're going into the final chicane now, and there's Sainz directly ahead. There's quite a few cars. Now, is Lewis Hamilton any of those cars? I can't quite see. No, at the moment, I can't see Lewis Hamilton anywhere. So we assume that he's top 5 at the moment. As we cross the line after lap 1 and go into lap 2 now. Jorda still in 14th position. As we accelerate forward now to lap 2, she's going to go for a move on Sainz, is she? No, oh, look at this though. Sainz goes to the outside and tries to cut back in on Carmen Jorda. He does manage to do so at the moment, but Carmen's not going to give up on this, and she's going to go down the inside of Carlos Sainz, is she? Oh, she goes onto the grass a little bit, but no, and now she's going to go to the inside again, but no, look at this. Carlos Sainz cuts her nose off straight away and manages to hold on to the position at the moment. This is still lap 2. We're now going once again into the 130R complex, and let's see if Carmen Jorda is going to pile on the power and try and get past Carlos Sainz. She goes down the inside. Oh, this is risky. She has to go up onto the grass, but she does manage to get past Carlos Sainz. She's now up to 13th place. Yes, it may be unlucky for some, but this is not going to be unlucky for Carmen Jorda. 13th position as we cross the line now, just going to lap 3. She's got Romain Grosjean in the Haas directly ahead of her. In fact, she's got a load of cars ahead of her, and the DRS has now been enabled as we accelerate forward, still on lap 3, and she's now got her fellow countryman himself. Yes, it's Fernando Alonso. Let's have a look now from Fernando Alonso's POV. As you can see, on board with Fernando, just looking behind to see if Carmen Jorda's still there. As you can see, oh my goodness gracious me, Carmen Jorda goes for a dive down the inside on Fernando Alonso, and she snatches that position away from him. Oh my goodness, there was a slight bit of contact though, so we may get a little bit of a comment from Carmen. Let's have a look and see what she says. She says, Fernando, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, yes, of course, if there's one driver you don't want to hit, it's your fellow countryman Fernando Alonso. Anyway, we're just about to cross the line now, going into lap 4 at the end of lap 3, and she's still chasing hard Romain Grosjean in the Haas car, of course. Let's see if she manages to catch up to the back of Grosjean. Grosjean's in 11th, Carmen's in 12th position now, and look at this, her teammate Kevin Magnussen in the other Renault is now directly ahead of Romain Grosjean. She also has to get past him as well, because this is still a team championship, of course. So battling hard now, still trying to catch up to the back of Grosjean. She's still got Carlos Sainz behind her, but she's already passed Sainz, and there seems to be quite a bit of a gap forming behind. So here she goes, pine on, come on Carmen, come on, you can do it. We believe in you, Carmen, we believe in you. As we accelerate forward now to lap 4, she's still sitting behind Romain Grosjean. But let's have a look at Mag Onboard now and see exactly what's going to happen. Oh my goodness, she's going for a move on Mag, and she gets past Kevin Magnussen and Romain Grosjean as well, just for good measure. But look at this though, she's still battling hard, trying to get past her teammate. Mag's not going to give up without a fight though, but Carmen Jorda at the moment manages to get past, and I think she's now up into 9th position. Wow, it's another fantastic performance from the First Lady of Motorsport. We accelerate forward now to the end of lap 4. No, she's currently in 10th position at the moment as she crosses the start and finish line, and Mag has come into the pits, and there's a few more people in the pits. As you can see, she's just gone past the pit lane, and she's now up into 7th place. But where, more importantly than that, is Lewis Hamilton. So we accelerate forward down to lap 5, which is under real pressure now from Romain Grosjean once again. As you can see, as we go to Romain's POV, he's on the left hand side, and oh my god, there's almost contact with Carmen Jorda. Carmen had to run very, very wide out onto the grass there, but she manages to cut back in again and maintain her place for the moment. As we accelerate forward now, this is lap 5. And as you can see, there's more people coming to the pits. So Carmen Jorda is now up into 7th place. But look at this, Roman Grosjean once again is having another go on Carmen Jorda. He dives down the inside, but Carmen's not going to give up on this, is she? Oh my goodness, then look at this. Roman goes out onto the grass. He makes a fundamental mistake there, trying to get past Carmen Jorda. And she's now back into, now she's into 4th position. 4th place, wow, this is lap 6. Going into lap 7. But more important, there he is, there's Lewis Hamilton. The championship rival is currently in 3rd place as we cross the line, but I think Hamilton's coming to the pits, has he? Yes, he has. So Carmen Jorda on lap 7 is now into 2nd position with just Jenson Button currently in the lead, but it's soon time for her to come in for her pit stop because her tyres are at about 58%. So this is lap 8, and once again it's time for the Jorda stop from the First Lady of Motorsport. And she comes in, she's currently on the soft tyre, which is the yellow wall tyre. And I think we're going to go on to the hard tyre for this middle stint. Yes, on to the hard tyre she goes. A little bit slow on the right rear there. But Carmen Jorda returns to the track. And she's going to go quite a few laps on these hard tyres. But of course the tyre wear at Japan is absolutely incredible. So she rejoins the field now. And oh my god, 2 cars have got past her. She comes out from the pit lane and she's now down to 15th position. And she's behind Roman Grosjean in the Haas, who's got Daniel Kvyat directly in front of him. Oh my goodness. And unfortunately, we think that Carmen is going to have to do 2 stops in this race. If you've seen previous episodes, you will know that Carmen prefers to go for a 1-stop strategy. But I don't think the tyres are going to make it till the end. So Carmen is going to have to come in again. About 3 or 4 laps before the end, or maybe even 7 laps before the end of this Grand Prix. So at the moment then, lap 9, going underneath the bridge and still chasing after Roman Grosjean in that Haas car. And at the moment she's not making much progress. They're both on the hard tyre, so there's not really any advantage. And of course I would say that the cars are pretty evenly matched in terms of performance at the moment, the Renault compared to the current development cycle that the Haas is in. So there's not really much Carmen can do to catch up to the back of Roman Grosjean. As we accelerate forward now to still on lap 9, and her teammate has come into the pits. Yes, in he comes. Kevin Magnussen is in, and Carmen Jorda is going to get past now. Oh, there's a couple of cars in the pits, as we can see. She gets past. She's now up into 12th place. Is it? No, 11th position now. And Carmen Jorda is still behind Grosjean, but she's up into 11th place. But where the hell is Lewis Hamilton? That, of course, is the most important thing as we cross the line, going into lap 11 now. And she's up into the points, everyone. Yes, Carmen Jorda is now up into 10th place. No, now 9th position. But she still can't get past Roman Grosjean in that Haas as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 11, just going into lap 12. But there are a few more cars coming into the pits, as you can see. Which means Carmen Jorda is going to gain a few more positions. And she's now up into 8th place. But she's still got Roman Grosjean directly in front of her. Accelerate forward now to lap 14. And oh my goodness, the virtual safety car has now been deployed. So Carmen Jorda is going to have to reduce her pace so she doesn't get a penalty. And she's gone into the green because Carmen Jorda is a professional and she knows exactly what she's doing. And now it's time for the virtual safety car to finish safety car in. And it's time to say green, green, green and go, go, go. Return to racing speed for Carmen Jorda. Now he's already forward down to lap 16. She's under real pressure now from Valtteri Bottas and that William. He dives around the outside of Carmen Jorda. There's a slight bit of contact with Carmen Jorda. Oh my god, and look at this. It's a Ferrari there as well. She goes tight into the end. Oh, Jesus Christ. But she manages to hold on to her position. As you can see, she holds on to 8th place. Okay, let's have a look now and see what's happening. This is still lap 16, as you can see. And she's still under threat from Bottas. There's one more car in the pits though. One more car in the pits. Oh my god, there he is. There's Lulu. There's Lewis Hamilton. He's currently in 6th position, as you can see. So at the moment, if the final standings stay exactly as they are as we cross the line, Carmen Jorda will still be in the lead of this championship. As we accelerate forward now to lap 17, Jorda still in 7th, but she's still under a lot of pressure from Valtteri Bottas right behind her in that Williams. Oh my god, so we're going to go into the 130R now. I think Bottas is going to pile on the beans here. He dives down the inside as we go to Bottas's POV. As you can see, he's trying to go down the inside of Mrs. Jorda, and oh my god, there's contact, and Bottas goes out, and he's hit the barrier with his rear wing as well, and he rejoins the circuit. Oh my goodness. As we cut back to Carmen now, as you can see, So Bottas is now out, and she's still under pressure from Kimi Raikkonen now. Oh my god, as we cross the line going into lap 18. So look at the replay from Valtteri Bottas as we go through the 130R section. You can see he's on the inside, but there's contact with Carmen Jorda and he's off. And wham bam, thank you ma'am. He goes crashing straight into the barrier. And we've got a response here from Carmen. She says that was not her fault, she had to pull in. Okay Carmen, we understand, no problem, just keep pushing now, just keep pushing. Don't forget, we need the maximum amount of points that we can get out of this Grand Prix. As we accelerate forward now to lap 19. Yes, lap 19. It's now time for Carmen to come in again. She's currently in 7th, but she's going to lose quite a few positions as she comes in for her last stop. She's going to go on to the soft tyre, I do believe, which is the softest tyre you can use in Japan. Yes, on the soft tyre goes. Out Carmen Jorda goes. It was a very, very quick pit stop from the boys. Only 2.5 seconds. Well done, boys. But there's cars coming down the start-finish line, and they've overtaken her. Let's see what position Carmen is going to end up in when she rejoins the circuit. And that was a Williams gone past. And she's now in 11th place. She is out of the World Championship points at the moment, with Felipe Massa directly ahead of us. We accelerate forward now to lap 20. But a car is in, and Carmen Jorda just put in a purple sector time. Wow, she is really pushing like crazy, and she is now in the points. She's now got a single solitary point on lap 21. So we accelerate forward down to lap 22, and she's right up the back of the Kisnadels of Felipe Massa now. Oh my god, is she going to try and get past Felipe Massa as we go into this very, very tight left-hand turn? Is she going to... Oh yeah, she goes down the inside. Oh my goodness, she pushes Massa wide just a little bit, but there's no actual contact. And Carmen grabs the place, and look at this. Felipe Massa was of course on the hard tyre, so she did have the advantage, but let's take nothing away from Carmen Jorda. She's now in the 9th position as we accelerate forward down to lap 22, and Massa's going for a dive down the inside, and Carmen, oh my god, there was contact, I do believe. The yellow flag, she's got a warning for hitting Felipe Massa, but there was nothing she could do there, and she manages at the moment to hold on to her 9th position. But where the hell is Lulu? Where the hell is Lewis Hamilton? As we accelerate forward now to lap 27. That's it guys, the last lap of the race, and Max Verstappen has won the race, and Carmen Jorda is going to cross the line in 9th position. But where did Lewis Hamilton end up? Oh my goodness, we'll have to wait and find out in a moment. Oh, we've got a response now from Carmen Jorda. She says, sorry Dave, still a bit sore after the operation. Oh, no worries Carmen, no worries, that was a good result, good result. We'll find out in a minute where you're going to end up against Lewis Hamilton. Don't forget, there's still 4 or 5 rounds left to go. I think 4 rounds left to go. As you can see, they're cheering on the pit wall once again. That's Christian Horner celebrating with his mechanics that Max Verstappen has won the race. He says, yes lads, I bloody well done it. And the mechanics celebrate with each other. How mechanics can only do it. Yes, well done. So onto the podium, Max Verstappen in 1st position. Look at that, Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari in 2nd. And Lulu! Oh my god, there's Lulu! Oh my god, that's disastrous news for Carmen Jorda. Lewis Hamilton finished the race in 3rd position as the champagne goes everywhere and all over everyone, and it gets all sticky and it gets in your eyes and you can't see shit. But oh my god, Lewis Hamilton, 3rd place. So how is that going to affect the championship points? Well, I don't know. Let's have a look now. There you go, Carmen Jorda in 9th, Lewis Hamilton in 3rd place. Max Verstappen won the race. So in the championship standings at the moment, oh my god, Carmen Jorda has now lost the lead, and she's now 8 points behind Lewis Hamilton. Oh my god, this championship is getting very, very juicy indeed. Let's have a look at Carmen's session goals. Yeah, she's going to be well in the purple after this because she's done all her goals. Fantastic from Carmen Jorda. Thanks so much for watching everyone. There will of course be more later.
If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you